With me once again, Chris Stirewalt, host of The Hill Sunday. You know, Chris, I was looking at the first ever pardons. Pardoning is not unusual. Commuting sentences, not unusual. What's different here is the president's doing it right out the gate. He did it with, you know, the 1,500 or so folks people involved with January 6th, and it hasn't stopped. And I just wonder sort of what the future of this is.
Well, the other thing that's different is the nakedness of it, right? So if you remember in Trump's first term, in order to do pardons, he did a whole song and dance with Kim Kardashian, and we care about criminal justice reform, and we're going to do all of this. And it was built into a kind of context of what pardons are supposed to be for, which is when the judicial system is overreached, that the executive has the power to right a wrong and undo an injustice. Now, and especially with the pardon of this guy you saw this guy whose mother gave $1 million to Trump, and he put in his pardon application, hey, my mom really raised a lot of money for you and really likes you. And Trump's like, here you go, it's pardon for you. When Bill Clinton gave Mark Rich a pardon, you talk about do it early, do it late. Mark Rich, international fugitive, his wife gave a bunch of money to the Clintons and cozied up to Bill Clinton. He got a pardon. It was a massive scandal. Donald Trump does it on like day 150 of his administration. It's like, all right, folks.
How do we view this now, though? Because I just watched the last president tell me he wasn't going to pardon his son. Yeah. And he did. I just watched preemptive pardons as well, right? And there's a conversation over that. So sitting back, basically how Biden exited and how Trump is starting, how do you think the public views this right now?
Well, you may have noticed that the trajectory line for the quality of our chief executives has not been robust lately, right? It has not been Washington followed by Lincoln. Okay. The powers of the executive branch have been sorely and badly abused. And one of the things, Joe Biden did a lot of stuff wrong. He did a lot of stuff that was selfish, and he did a lot of stuff that was probably bad for the country in the long run. One of the things that he did was that little flurry of pardons at the end where he pardoned his son and he pardoned the people who he said might be prosecuted later. This is not a place where you want to make presidential history for expanding the already kingly power of pardon to give it to your friends, to give it to your family members, these other people. It's supposed to be sort of embarrassing, not something you do at an Oval Office announcement.
Chris Stirewalt, I said I'd see you later in the show.
And you deliver, and yet you deliver.
Here we are, still much more ahead.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.